So we're top of the league and through to the quarter-final of the EFL Cup. Going well in the Champions League as well. We're top of group whatever we are. And yeah, I'm pretty happy. Life After Wenger is looking pretty good for Arsenal fans. Today we've got two big Premier League games coming up for you. And we're starting that against Liverpool. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017 and part 4 of Season 1 of Life After Wenger with, of course, Arsenal. And today we have two big Premier League matches. The first one against Liverpool and then the next one against West Bromich Albion. So, as I said, we're top of the league. Let's have a look at how we've done that in the last few matches since the last episode, which was that doubleheader with West Ham and Real Madrid. We then went on to thump Everton 4-0, Ross Barkley getting a couple of goals against his former club, Romelu Lukaku scoring against his former club, and Alexis Sanchez also scoring there. We then beat Sunderland 2-1 in the EFL Cup 4th round, Bellerin and Ross Barkley scoring there. And not most recently, we beat Bournemouth 2-0, Giroud and Özil scoring there. And most recently we lost 2-0 against Real Madrid, but Luke Shaw got sent off very early on. As you can see, he didn't even get a rating, and we played most of that match with 10 men, which wasn't great. Ronaldo and Morata scoring for them. So, Premier League, we are currently top on 22 points, level with Tottenham and Man United, but a better goal difference. Southampton and West Ham are having terrific seasons so far. Chelsea are having a really poor season. They're down in 15th. The champions Leicester down in 17th. Man City down in 13th. So after 10 games, it's a bit of a jumbled up Premier League, but luckily the cream has risen to the top, and we are currently leaders. Champions League, we are on 9 points, 5 points clear of Lyon in 3rd, so we're pretty much nigh on through to the first round qualifying, first round knockout, and we're into the quarterfinal of the EFL Cup with a home game against Middlesbrough to look forward to. So things are looking good in the Life After Wenger challenge so far. We've got Romelu Lukaku, top scorer with 7 goals. He's started to come into his own the last few weeks. Walcott's got 5 as well, so he's still going well. Sanchez and Barkley have both got 4. Top assists is Walcott with 5, and then we've got Ramsey with 4. Top average rating is Hector Bellerin with a 7.6, and then Koscielny with a 7.37. So let's have a look at the team for today. Then we have got Cech in goal, we've got Bellerin, Mustafi, Koscielny and Shaw in defence, Xhaka, Cazorla and we'll move it that way. Cazorla, Xhaka and Barkley in the middle with Özil behind Lukaku and Alexis Sanchez up front. A very strong bench as well if we need to turn to that. So yeah, Liverpool today, they were bottom of the league a couple of episodes ago if you remember correctly, but they've worked their way back up to 9th position, and they're only 7 points off where we are, so if they win today it certainly puts them back into the title reckoning. Santi Cazorla is making sure that hopefully isn't going to happen with the first goal before 7 minutes are even up. Ross Barkley with technically the assist there, but Cazorla makes it 1-0, and he's had a good season as well. Santi Cazorla away. Here's Lukaku forward. Alexis Sanchez should have made it 2-0 in the opening 10 minutes, but a very good start here for the mighty Arsenal. Check away. Now here's Alexis Sanchez. Özil forward. Sanchez who puts it in the back of the net, and it's 2-0 in 11 minutes. That is what we're talking about. It puts us top. We're at the early kickoff as well, which means that we'll put pressure on Tottenham and Man United and just say over to you when it comes to that. But 25 points after 11 games, you've got to be happy with that if we can see this out, and then we'll hopefully play bottom side West Brom and not slip up there either. Here's Luke Shaw, Cazorla into the middle. Xhaka now. Özil should have scored. He's been the big disappointment of this season in my opinion, Mesut Özil. He scored a penalty the other day, which wasn't too bad, but you know, it's a penalty. Now Mustafi sent off again. I tell you what, Mustafi and bloomin' Luke Shaw Getting sent off all the time. Don't know what I was trying to do there. Right, we're going to bring Özil back here. I'm going to put Sanchez behind the striker. I'm going to play him as a shadow. I'm going to move him sort of rightish and do it like that. And we're going to bring in Gabriel for Mesut Özil. Oh, very annoying indeed. Very, very annoying. If we lose this game from here, it's all on Mustafi. Good, confident keeping from Petr Cech there. Xhaka forward to Shaw. Now then, here's Barkley forward to Romelu Lukaku, who makes it 3, and he gets his 8th of the season. That is what we're talking about. Very, very happy with that. Romelu Lukaku with his 8th goal of the season, making it 3-0, and hopefully has sealed the victory for us today. Shaw. Now Cazorla and Sanchez puts it to Luke Shaw, and he's made it 4. His disciplinary record has been atrocious this season. He's had 2 red cards as well. So, yeah, maybe not the best signing in the world, but I'm very confident about him and his ability when he can keep it together. But 4-0 at half-time against Liverpool. I tell you what, we have a good record against Liverpool on this channel. Thumped them in the injury crisis with Stoke, thumped them in the rise from the ashes with Man City, and now we're thumping them in Life After Wenger with Arsenal, and Barkley's made it 5. Ross Barkley has been brilliant the last few weeks, and that's why he's getting in the team ahead of the likes of Coquelin, Xhaka, Ramsey today. You know, Ramsey's having a rest. So that's why they're in the team. El Nini isn't even getting a look in. Ross Barkley nearly made it 6 there. We are absolutely trouncing Liverpool. Now then, here's Ross Barkley. Coutinho on the attack, but not quite happening there. Romelu Lukaku there. No. I tell you what, Toby, you must be sick of watching Liverpool on this channel. That's if you're watching. Obviously, it would be great if you were. Big shout out to Toby, former YouTuber. He was a very good YouTuber as well. It's a pity to see him go, but let's get to more important matters, such as the match today. Ross Barkley, you've had a great game. I think you deserve your standing ovation. We'll move them round. Maybe bring off Lukaku for Giroud, because Giroud's been moaning about first team football, so we'll give him a bit of a run in the team today. But an all-round brilliant team performance, and this is what Arsenal are capable of in real life. They'll put together a really good performance and then get beat 3-0 by Crystal Palace. It's just what happens. But here's Koscielny. That's forward. Mane, now Henderson. Mane again, Henderson. Firmino, Sanchez, makes it 6. Alexis Sanchez with his 6th goal of the season makes it 6 for Arsenal, and well, what can I say? What a brilliant performance this has been. And Liverpool, well, they just haven't turned up today, I'm afraid, and we have absolutely dominated, and a 6-0 victory, absolutely brilliant. And that gives us loads and loads of confidence going into the West Brom game, which you'll see in just a second. Right guys, here we are for the West Brom game. A couple of changes to make note of. Petr Cech's had some blisters, so we're going to bring Ospina in for his first game of the season. You know, he deserves a chance. He's been waiting patiently. I think today's probably the best day to give him a good run out. Rob Holden's come in for Koscielny, who's a bit tired after international duty. Pardon me. Ramsey's back in the squad. Ross Barkley's gone in behind the striker. And Lukaku and Sanchez will start up front, as always. So, let's get into it. After 6-0 against Liverpool, we've got to expect something a little bit different now, but, you know, we'll see what happens. It looks like Man United and Tottenham won their matches, so we're certainly under pressure to succeed here and get back on top in this Premier League title race. But it looks like it's going to be very exciting if Man United and Tottenham are up there with us. Here's Ramsey, good save by Foster early on here. Right then, just trying to work out what's going on. But here's Sanchez now, Shaw into the middle, and Lukaku should have scored. He should have scored, but unfortunately he couldn't. It's still 0-0 after half an hour. No threats on our end of the pitch yet, but you know, we haven't exactly been pulling up any trees at the other end either. It's not been a particularly good start, and we're going to get them in and tell them to do better in the second half, because that was not a good performance in that first half. Good header by Shaw there to get us going again. Holden in there in defence. Phillips, a good tackle by Shaw, and still 0-0. I think we're going to have to bring on a couple of game changers here, because Ola's having a poor game. I think Barkley goes back into midfield, and we're going to bring Özil on and hope that he can have some sort of impact. Sanchez has been very poor. We'll bring on Theo Walcott and see what he can do, and we'll leave it like that for now. But 35 minutes to go, we've still got time to do something here, but I did want a better performance, to be quite honest with you. Oh dear, it's 1-0 to West Brom. This is just classic Football Manager. It always happens. You'll beat one of the top teams 6-0, and then you get beat from bottom of the table, West Brom. We've only scored 2 points all season. Poor goalkeeping there from David Ospina. Rob Holden apparently having a poor game as well, so the change is not exactly working so far. We're going to move Barkley and Ramsey into these attacking positions, and we're going to just go for this, because there's no point sitting back at this point. Complete win back attack. I don't know how you can have a complete win back on support, to be quite honest with you. That looks good. That looks like a brilliant front three. He can be an attacking midfielder on attack. And we're going to go attacking, very fluid, going to be very expressive, we're going to pump the ball into the box, we're going to be direct, we're going to be fast. We're going to go for it and hit early crosses as well. Here we go, let's get into it. Come on boys, we've got 10 minutes to make a difference here. I'm going to bring Giroud on and swap them two over, and really hope that some inspiration can come from somewhere. Gabriel, and it's in somehow. Theo Walcott has scored his 6th goal of the season, and we have equalised late on here. We might as well keep attacking and see if we can do something. I don't know how that ended up in the back of the net, but it did, and that's the main thing. It doesn't look like anything else is going to happen. 1-1, not a disaster considering we were 1-0 down, but I really wanted a better performance against West Brom. But that international break coming in at just the wrong time, you would have to say, after that 6-0 drubbing of Liverpool. So, when are we going to come back? That is the question. Now then. Shall we come back for the Watford and Chelsea game, and that gives us some time before that little stretch there, which is definitely going to be on camera. Tottenham and then Man United. Oh, that's going to be an interesting one. But yeah, we'll be back for the Watford game and Chelsea in a double header in a few games time. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. Make sure you leave a like down below if you did. You don't have to, of course, but it will mean a lot for me and for the channel, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.